Hey guys, I'm Anneke. Today we're going to discuss the impact of the aging population on the pension system. Let's first discuss how a pension system works. Imagine a country where you have two groups, workers and retirees. Since the retirees have worked their entire lives, they now deserve free time. But they can't do this without money. This is why many countries decided that the workers should pay some part of their own wage to elderly in order to do this. What the workers pay is called contribution, and what the retirees receive is called benefits. If current workers pay for current retirees with their contributions, this is called a pay-as-you-go pension scheme.
Hi, this is Melody. Now let's discuss the demographic changes of the population. In the past, parents often had an average of 4 children, and parents now have less than 2 children on average. As you can see, fewer children share the burden to pay for the parents. In the past, each child transfers approximately 10% of their wage. If the pay-as-you-go scheme continues, now each child has to pay 25% of their wage as a contribution. The main reason of the aging population is, first, longevity increases, meaning a longer life expectancy due to the improvement of global living standard and better healthcare system. The second reason is that the fertility rate dropped, meaning women have less children due to more working hours and contraception. The third reason is the baby boom. The baby boom is an abrupt increase in the population after the war. Then, the fertility rate dropped again, and the baby boom generation are current retirees.
If there is no change in the system to relieve the burden of the young workers, the system is not sustainable in the long run. So how do we make it sustainable? A first possibility to lower the burden for young people is to reduce the benefits the elderly receive. Then the contributions people need to pay can go down. Besides the pay-as-you-go system, there are other systems that can be used for burden relief. Particularly in the Netherlands, a notional defined contribution funded pension scheme would be a possible option. When a system works with defined contribution, it means that people save for their own pensions throughout their working lifetime. Once they retire, they receive what they saved themselves plus interest payments. In the notional defined contribution, the contribution people pay is flexible and dependent on the amount contributed during their lifetime, their life expectancy and interest rates. This is considered a fairer system since people save for themselves.
The third possibility is the use of a multiple pillar system, where a person's pension is built upon different mechanisms. These pillars are redistributing the burdens among generations. The first pillar is the pay-as-you-go system, where the young pay for the old. The second pillar is the mandatory defined contributions towards their own retirement. And the third pillar is the voluntary contributions towards your own retirement. In other words, using multiple pillars allow young workers to pay less contributions since the elderly already saved part of their pension themselves. Last but not least, the government can also increase the retirement age. This means that there are less retirees and a person's working life becomes longer. So there are less people that receive benefits and more people to pay for these benefits.
So in a nutshell, the large aging population is creating a burden on the smaller working population. Therefore, the transformation to a more sustainable system is desperately needed. The 4 previously mentioned solutions can also be combined and has important implications for policymakers. Keep in mind that demographic change is not the only issue in the pension world, but we hope this video made the problem a bit more understandable.